there are times where I feel like really down, or I feel really overworked and I feel really stretched. It's as if you can't switch off. But I do think that all those messages of hope and prayer and love from people close to you and from your patients really keeps me going. I realized at a very young age that I wanted to do medicine. And then I think somewhere along the line I sort of went between different careers in my mind, but I always came back to medicine. And I think it's because I'm a very social person and I really enjoy working with people. And I felt that I wanted a career where I would have a greater purpose, okay? And I also wanted a career where I'd be able to make a greater public health impact in a positive way. We see patients with physical problems, with social problems, with psychological and emotional problems, and I feel medicine empowers you to be able to deal with all of that in a comprehensive way and an integrated way. I started hearing about COVID-19 long before we had our first case, and then as it started spreading to different parts of the world and eventually reaching South Africa, we were more on high alert to kind of start screening all our patients. Right now, one of our most effective measures in terms of the department is actually the mass screening and testing, going out and actually finding cases and you know, tracing contacts from them. So I'm kind of like overseeing that whole process, making sure that we, you know, capture all the patients correctly, that we screen and test, that we follow up on results, that we do contact tracing of those patients. So there's a lot of after hours work that goes into this. There's a lot of administrative duties that goes into picking up a positive case, so making sure that, you know, we've got all the correct patient details, that we notify this to our central office, that we contact the patient and get a contact line list of everyone that they've been in contact with, that we follow up on their contacts. So it's daily telephonic consultations with these patients, and a lot of the time we're doing things that's not our normal job, okay? But we do it for the greater good, knowing that we've got the same goal and purpose in mind. So we do what we need to do, you know, to help everyone. My goal is to actually, you know, keep my community safe, and I have to press into that purpose all the time. In terms of my family, yes, I am concerned because I live with my mom, who's elderly. So I think when I come home, I make sure that I take off all my clothing, I make sure that I wash my hands, that I use hand sanitizer, and that I immediately get into the bath with the shower before I'm in contact with my family. So I've been in contact with my yoga teacher, who's been very supportive, and I think she's sent me things to do at home, but it's still very lonely. I think I really love the outdoors, and I really love running and hiking, and so I think my life has changed a lot. It's been really difficult to kind of make time for doing the things that I love. I have tried to use this time to reflect a lot. What is important to me, and you know, who's important to me. So I think I've just used this time to reflect on those things, and also used it in a spiritual way. So we are now in the month of Ramadan for Muslims. So I think it's a month where we try to gain closeness to our Creator, and we try to spend our time, you know, in a spiritual way. I've received such beautiful letters from COVID positive patients that I've treated in the community, you know, thanking me and thanking the staff for like what we've done, and just giving us like messages of hope. So I think when you get that, it sort of eliminates any doubt or fear that you have that you're doing the right thing. And I feel that my reason for studying medicine is actually being lived. because I feel like this is my purpose and I'm actually living my purpose. And the fact that I'm reaching these people and that they're sending such positive messages makes me feel that I am doing the right thing.